Frances Farmer. Frances Elena Farmer was born on September 19, 1913, in Seattle, Washington. She was the daughter of Cora Lillian, Mae Van Ornum, and Ernest Melvin Farmer. Frances had an older sister, Edith, an older brother, Wesley, and an older half-sister, Rita, from her mother's first marriage. Her parents separated when she was 4 years old, and her mother moved to Los Angeles with the children. In 1931, while still in high school, Frances Farmer won a writing contest with her controversial essay God Dies. The essay was influenced by Friedrich Nietzsche and expressed her doubts about the existence of God. After high school, she enrolled at the University of Washington and initially majored in journalism. She worked various jobs to pay her tuition, including being an usherette, waitress, tutor, laborer in a soap factory, and a singing waitress at Mount Rainier National Park. Her involvement with the university's drama department led her to star in numerous plays. In 1934, she starred in the University of Washington's production of Alien Corn, which earned her favorable reviews. In 1935, she won a subscription contest for the leftist newspaper The Voice of Action, and the first prize was a trip to the Soviet Union. Frances Farmer accepted the prize and visited the Soviet Union, which fostered speculations that she was not only an atheist but also a communist. She graduated from the University of Washington with a Bachelor of Arts degree in drama in the same year. Frances Farmer returned from the Soviet Union to New York City, hoping to launch a theater career. Talent agent Shepard Trout referred her to Paramount Pictures talent scout Oscar Serlin, who arranged a screen test. Paramount offered her a 7-year contract, which she signed on her 22nd birthday in New York City. Her first film was Too Many Parents, 1936, a B-movie comedy about young men in military school. In February 1936, she married fellow Paramount contract player Leif Erikson. Her first feature film was Rhythm on the Range, 1936, a western starring Bing Crosby. Paramount tried to market her as the star who would not go Hollywood to highlight her eccentric fashion tastes. She appeared in Come and Get It in 1936, a film that earned her praise from the public and critics. Frances Farmer was lent to RKO to star opposite Cary Grant in The Toast of New York in 1937. During the production of The Toast of New York, she was unhappy with the rebranding of her character, which caused conflicts with the director in press interviews. In 1937, she also appeared in Exclusive opposite Fred McMurray and Ebb Tide opposite Ray Milland. Despite her early success, Farmer was known for resisting the studio's control over her career. In the late 1930s, Farmer's career took a downturn as she became increasingly resistant to the studio system. She was diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia in 1942 after several arrests and committals to psychiatric institutions. At the request of her family, she was committed to a psychiatric institution in Washington. She remained a patient in various institutions until 1950. In the 1950s, Frances Farmer attempted an acting comeback and mainly appeared as a television host on Frances Farmer Presents. Her final film role was in The Party Crashers, 1958. During the 1960s, she occasionally performed in local theater productions staged by Purdue University. In 1970, she was diagnosed with esophageal cancer and passed away on August 1, 1970, at the age of 56. Frances Farmer's life and struggles have been the subject of 2 feature films and several books. Her posthumously released autobiography, Will There Really Be a Morning, 1972, has been widely discredited as a largely fictional work. A 1978 biography of her life, Shadowland, alleged that Farmer underwent a transorbital lobotomy, but the author later admitted to fabricating this incident. The 1982 biographical film Frances is based on the book Shadowland and depicts these fabricated events as true. Her life story has been a subject of renewed interest due to these films and books.